Good morning, Year 3, and welcome to your fourth Maths home learning lesson of the week. Yesterday we looked at finding the duration, so how long activities took. Today we're going to look at the duration again, but we're going to use the duration to find out the start and end times of activities. The start time is when the activity starts, and the end time is when the activity ends. We must think of using both the hours and the minutes hand. So we might have to go over an hour or over a minute, and we have to think of using both hands today. Today we're also going to be using number lines to help us. So I'm going to do the first one. If playtime starts at 10:05 and lasts for 20 minutes, what time will playtime end? Well, on my number line, I've started at 10:05. And I've split my 20 minutes into two lots of 10. If I jump from 10:05, 10 more minutes more forward, what's 10:05 plus 10 going to be? It's going to be 10:15. Great maths if you manage to do that at home. Because we've jumped on 10 more minutes. So 10:05, 10:06, 10:07, 10:08, 10:09, 10:10, 10:11, 10:12, 10:13, 10:14, 10:15. 10:15. We've gone forward 10 more minutes. If we're going on 10 minutes again, it's going to take me from 10:15 to 10. That's right, 25. Because I've gone on 10 more minutes again to get to 10:25. So I know my two jumps of 10, which equals 20 altogether. It's going to take me from 10:05 to 10:25. Let's use that to work out this next answer. As you can see here, a 40-minute TV programme starts at the time shown. On the clock here, we can see that the hour hand is pointing at 4 and the minute hand is pointing at 10. So it's either 10 minutes past 4 or 4:10. What time does it finish? Well, they've drawn a number line, and they can see it starts at 4 minutes past 10. And they've jumped on to 20 minutes, and they've done intervals of 10 minutes at the bottom. So two jumps of 20 minutes to make them 40 minutes takes them to 4:50. So they know that a 40-minute TV programme starting at 4:10 is going to end at 4:50. Can we use this method to work out the end time of a 25-minute lesson starting at 2:15? Here on my number line, I've drawn a number line and it starts with 2:15. I'm now going to put in intervals of, I'm only going to go up 5 every time. So I've got 2:20, 2:25. And I'm going to keep going until I get to the end of my number line. And when I've finished, it's going to look something like this. And then I know I need to go, it's a 25-minute lesson. So I might go up 5 minutes each time until I get to my 25 minutes further forward. So I'm starting at 2:15, and I've got 2:15 here, and I know I need to go up, it's a 25-minute lesson. So that's going to be 5 minutes of my 25. It's going to be 10 minutes of my 25, because 5 add 5 equals 10. It's going to be 15 minutes of my 25. It's going to equal 20 minutes of my 25. And it's going to equal 25 minutes of my 25. So I've gone forward in 5s until I've got to 25 minutes further forward, and my answer is going to be 2:40. And then don't forget to put the PM because it's in the afternoon. Quickly, could you write 2:40 PM on a 24-hour clock? Pause the video and quickly try and write it down. That's right, it's 14:40 on a 24-hour clock. Let's try and do the other one, but this time we know that our journey ends at 4 o'clock and it took an hour and 10. So we're going to have to go backwards. Let's try and go backwards, shall we? This one's actually quite easy because we're working in hours and minutes. If I go back 1 whole hour, from 4 o'clock, what's the hour before 4 o'clock? That's right, it's 3 o'clock. Then I need to jump back 10 minutes. Can you go 10 minutes back from 3 o'clock? Well, if I look at a clock quickly, I can actually see that if I'm at 3 o'clock and I'm going 10 minutes backwards, my hour hand is going to come here to the 50, because 5, 10, 50, my minute hand, sorry, is going to come back 10 minutes to here, and my hour hand is going to come back from the 3 to in between the 3 and the 2, and it's actually going to take me to, well, 2, and then how many minutes? Can I work it out quickly? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 250. So I know that my journey was going to have started at 250. 250 is my answer to that one. Let's have a look at the last question. Which activity ends the latest? Gymnastics starts at 3:30 and lasts 1 hour and 15 minutes, whereas football starts at 4:05. So one starts at 3:30 and one starts at 4:05, and one lasts 45 minutes and one lasts 1 hour and 50 minutes. Using number lines, looking a little bit like this, work out which activity it ends the latest. So you've got to tell me which activity ends the latest, and I'd use number lines to help you. Pause the video now and have a go by yourself. Let's go through it now and see if you've got the right answer. So the first one starts at 3:30 and it lasts for 1 hour and 50 minutes. So the first jump we should have made was forward 1 hour, which takes us from, let's redo that because that's a bit messy, (3:30) to 4:30. The next jump we have to do is 15 minutes. So can we work out 50? Can we count 15 on from 4:30? So can we count on from the 30 minutes 15 more? If you counted on 15 more minutes, it would be 4:45. So that would be our end time for this one. We'd have 4:45. Let me write that a bit neater. For the next one, we need to count on 45 minutes, and I've gone on intervals of 10. So we're going to have to be quite clever here. 45 minutes. So the first jump is going to be plus 10. Then we're going to have plus 20, because 10 out of 10 is 20. That's now 30 minutes I'm going on. Oh, so that's 30. That's 40. And now for my final jump, I'm only going on, because I've gone on my 40 minutes, 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10 is 40, but I'm only going on 5 minutes, so I'm not going on the full 10. If I add 5 to 4:45, I get the answer 4:50. So actually, the activity that ends the latest is football. Well done if you got the right answer at home, and well done if you used number lines a bit similar to mine. Now it's time to go and do your work and use number lines for your worksheets to help you. You can also use a clock if you're really struggling. Good luck and try your best.